Originally, we weren't planning on living on the island, but it ended up just happening where Michael and Anthony, our other roommate, found this place and they came to look at it. And per Michael, it was a total dump. It looked like a TV show, but they saw that it had a lot of potential to it, and the price was right, so they went for it. And then they got here probably a month before I did, so they had started a lot of the work on it. But. So this is our house. We live on Vashon Island in Washington. It's slightly southwest of West Seattle, so really close to the city. So this is the entryway. This is where we get most of the light in the house. So most of our plants are in here because it gets really great lighting. When we moved from Highland Park, I couldn't bring all the plants that I wanted to, so I brought as many as I could, which was still a lot more than anticipated.
Also, this bench that we have is actually pieces from a pallet. I know it's cheesy, a lot of people do pallet stuff, but this one's really nice. Anthony, I think got it from someone on the island, or I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted this like certain type of bench, and I showed him the design. At the end of it, this is how it turned out.
This is the dining area slash kitchen. We found this guy. This was actually our first piece of furniture that we got for the house. It was kind of a steal. It was a steal. It was $100 for a tea table. The guy was super nice. And then this is the kitchen. It's a lot more space than the kitchen that we had in Highland Park, which is really nice. Have a lot more room to prepare things and have guests in here. The island that we made happened because there was shelves that were already here in the house. Again, more furniture that was already here. And then Anthony found a piece of just wood, stuck it on top, made it an island, and it's really great for putting other things on here, and so that way multiple people can be in here while preparing food.
So before, there wasn't any cabinets, well, there isn't any cabinet drawers, I guess, or doors. We just had a bunch of leftover wood from when we were fixing up the house. So we kind of just makeshift it and just put hinges on. Just cut everything up. It took maybe like an hour or so. So we did all those, and then we did these guys over here. But we're planning on doing like some shelves or something like that.
Yeah.
We kind of did it even in the back of this because this is open before, but we just added this.
And it's still somewhat a work in progress, but it's really come a long way from where it was before.
Yeah.
The kitchen, yeah, it looked gutted out. There was nothing here again. It was all open there. We didn't even know if the dishwasher worked. Same thing over here with, this is our study room. This room was pink, but the guys did a really great job and painted everything. It looked really wild, but it's a lot nicer now.
We really like the window just because in the morning and stuff brings in a lot of light, which is nice. So if you're working on stuff in here, it's just good lighting. It's a good feel. Those
chairs were already here. I wasn't into them at first, but they make the study kind of cool. And then this table was just a makeshift one. The top is a door that was, I think, in the garage or something like that. And then the trestle legs, it's kind of the same idea as what we did before in Highland Park. They're from IKEA, and we just slapped them on top, and it makes a really great workspace. I can make necklaces here, and then Michael and Anthony can get some work done on their laptops or other things like that here. We first had a housewarming kind of dinner, and one of our island friends that we made through Michael's boss, Tepe, gave us this map. And it's really cool because it shows all of the districts in Vashon, so we're still learning. But we're right here, which is really nice. We're Racoma, but we live on Maury Island, but
this whole area is Maury Island. This is the bathroom.
It's like a spa in here. This bathroom was like dark gray, basically to match all of the like stone tile that was in here. It's pretty cool that it's so spacious because again I can put more plants in here. It's a lot brighter in here. It's nice that we don't have to use light all the time.
You wouldn't have any curtains or anything either.
Which was pretty weird at first, but you get used to it. It's not like anyone's gonna go walking in the back.
Yeah, you can't see anything from the back, so it's kind of nice actually.
This living room now.
Miles area.
Oh yeah, that's Miles' dining area. This is the living room.
Yeah, this is, when we moved here, we bought this jute rug. This chair is from IKEA that our roommate Anthony bought. He's actually not here, he's in New York.
And a lot of stuff you might recognize from our other apartment, like the Acapulco chair. We were able to bring that up, not right away, but it made it up here eventually, which is really great. And we've been able to incorporate it, some other chairs, the day bed, again with different cushions. It's been really nice how we've been able to transition everything in here
You
that
made
was
this,
in the house before.
The shelf on the wall.
Yeah.
It was inspired by the shop called Lola in Portland.
It's been a lot of DIY in here, but
Yeah.
it's been really fun.
The doors are the same thing. We made these doors, there wasn't any before. We wanted to just slide open, which is much easier. Because there wasn't any doors that were big enough, we obviously didn't want a huge door. And we didn't want anything to split open in the middle, so we just made these. We just put some trackers on it, and that was pretty much it. And this is our room. So we're working on this piece, just a big like patchwork piece that we want to do. I was inspired by it from this shop called Union. They've been around for a long time, but they did like a summer spring lookbook, I think it was, and I just saw something draping in the background. I really liked it, so we just started. We barely have this piece right here, but we're gonna work on the whole thing. It just takes a long time, just because we're doing that Sashiko stitching on it. So.
Our room is definitely probably one of the slower projects that has been coming along, just because we wanted to get all the other rooms ready, which is fine because I wanted the kitchen done first. So it's definitely gonna be a work in progress in the next few months, but it's getting a lot better. The most recent improvement has been our closet, because for the first, I don't know how many months we've been here, 5 months, everything was just on the floor. And so Michael had the vision to just have everything suspended and be really clean, because originally I wanted shelves on it, but this has worked out really nicely.
It cost me like $20, but we have a plan for our shoes right now. We just have it on the floor. Lola won this.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. This LA-based designer, this lamp designer named Brendan Ravenhill, he put a contest out for just non-locals to win a lampshade, and I've been wanting one by him. So I was able to win one of his grain lamps, and it's beautiful, and I love how it looks in our room.
I made this for Miles. Again, I was inspired by something. I saw it on Instagram. Actually, Lola sent me, she tagged me in a photo. But somebody just made a little bed. Just super easy. It's just a little box. Corduroy, and we just made him this little extended long pillow for him. But he likes it. He sleeps on it all the time. It's kind of a cool piece that we like.
And it makes for comfy chairs for humans too. And another thing that's been continuous throughout our house is just ceramics still. I've been able to find a few more while being on the island, as well as just going into Seattle, those 3 pieces right there. Michael's found a few that are kind of sprinkled throughout the house. With being at a nursery now, I work on one on the island. It's really great because I didn't expect to be working on here. Because of the lighting situation, we really can't have as many tropical plants in here as that I want. So we've been able to get other ones that are more acclimated to shady areas. These are a little bit smaller, but it's fun because we're gonna get different results from them as we would at home.
So this is Anthony's room. He's our roommate. Like I said, he's not here, but I'll show his room. It's actually just as big as our room, but our landlord has a bunch of stuff in this other room. So we put up this wall just because we felt weird about having exposed junk. But yeah, this is all his stuff. We work together. I don't know if I mentioned it before on the other video, but we work for Teranishi. Yeah, some stuff in here is from our shop, like these. This is kind of like a prototype for a slipper. A slipper that we're doing. He's big on surfing and stuff, and I know he does like a little bit of yoga. He's kind of just a jack of all trades. Super good at everything he does. Cool guy.